Well, Solana holders, it has now been confirmed that something that we hoped wouldn't happen has now happened, and I want to give you an update on what I'm expecting now. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. Now, looking at Solana here, what we can see is that its price has now confirmed that the move to the upside that we saw is a fake out. This is a very, very uncommon thing to happen. It never really happened. I mean, this is less than 15% chance of being in a macro uptrend into a descending wedge with a breakout that ends up being a fake out. That just does not happen all that frequently, and it just goes to show how crazy this market is, how volatile this market is. Now, speaking of volatility of the market, I did drop a video earlier this morning on my second channel, the Crypto Catch Up, talking about exactly why this, what I'm seeing in the market, if I'm buying, if I'm not buying, going over metrics, open interest, and much more. So feel free to go check that out down there below if you want some extra content from me every single day. But guys, I mean, looking at Solana here, it has been taking a beating in this market in which we are seeing. Now that we have seen Solana's price, of course, pull back within the structure, I want to talk to you about exactly what I'm looking at next, how I'm feeling now, what I'm doing now. So the immediate fear that I have, and fear is a huge word, I'm not scared, but what I'm saying, maybe let's use concern to ease your mind a little bit. My immediate concern is that usually there is like a 40, sometimes up to 50% chance that when a crypto, breaks through the upside, gets a confirmed fake out, which means it goes back into the structure, a breakout to the downside occurs, sometimes up to 50% of the time. Now, it's a lot more frequent within bear markets, okay? I'm talking way higher, 70, 80, 90% of the time. If you fake out to the upside in a bear market, you're gonna break out to the downside. But even in bull markets, like a 40, 50% chance that in a situation like this, you would see a move back towards the downside. And that is my immediate concern. But what I will let you know is I'm still not confident that that's gonna happen. Now, there's a couple reasons why I am still rather confident that Solana is going to continue to try to find some support here and look to eventually continue back to the upside. I still do think that $250 is in play. I still do think that it is possible to be reached, and we could even reach it within the October-November timeframe, especially knowing how good those months are historically for Solana. Let me give you a few reasons as to why. The major reasons as to why I do believe that Solana's price could very easily find some support within, where we are now, all the way down towards $121, and then look to continue upwards and start to try for that breakout again, is because of pretty much all of the major metrics in which we track. If we look at the daily RSI, this thing is already in the 40% range. It's right in that little 40% range, which is where you can consider it weak. Not oversold, but it's getting weak. As you can see, it is already seemingly putting in we're not very far from putting in a lower low off of the previous low in which we set, which was right here. This dip before this pump was here. Guys, we're already right here. We're already extremely close, whereas our price is not that close. Just going to show that momentum is moving much faster than the price itself, which is a good sign. We look at something like the Bollinger Bands, guys. We're already reaching the bottom side of this Bollinger Band envelope. 2 standard deviations off of that 20 simple moving average puts us right here. And realistically, oftentimes, when you reach the bottom side of that Bollinger Band envelope, you don't stay there long, especially when you have separation like this. Now, if you're close in like this, right, if you see this Bollinger Band envelope doing this, we can sit in this for a while until we get this extension. But when you have extension already, sitting in the bottom side of this envelope doesn't usually happen that long, right? Look right here, look right here, look right here, look right here. Look at all these moments in which we touch the bottom side of the Bollinger Band envelope. We're not staying here for weeks at a time. Usually only a day only a few days up to a week. That's about normal. And so, of course, we're overextended on that already. RSI is starting to show signs of overextension. From a macro perspective, I'm going to delete this, guys. I'm going to delete this, I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to delete this. And I just want you to look at this from a macro perspective. Look at the amount of liquidity there is right here. Let me just draw out these lines. Look, bam, we got liquidity there, boom in there, and boom in there, and boom there, and there, and there. And realistically there, right? And so knowing that support has been established and a foundation has been built so much between here and $114, I'm just not confident that, we're going to see this happen. I just don't think that's going to happen. And so obviously I can be wrong. And obviously this thing could start to capitulate under $100 down towards $85. And if that is what's going to happen, that's just going to be what happens. There's not much we can do about it, but I don't think so. And since I don't think so, what I'm going to be doing is I am now starting to average in on my Solana trade. I am now buying a bit more Solana on the spot market. Solana is down 20%. You guys know historically the best time to buy Solana is 30 to 40%, and we're not too far away from that. And so because of that, I have started doing my dollar cost averaging, started buying a little bit of Solana, adding it to my macro bag. And even though my average cost for Solana is currently $31.89, I am still going to be averaging in here because I still think that Solana can hit $400, $500 one day, and I'm willing to take a bet on that. And so because of that, that is my current strategy. Those are my thoughts, and that's how I'm feeling about Solana in this current market. Sure, it sucks and it is a little concerning, but I am still confident, and I do think we can hold support and continue upwards. And so that's my overall opinion with where we are now. And so with that said, guys, of course, I hope you guys do enjoy these consistent updates, but I do want to let you know, if you do want to trade some Solana, go down to the Margex link down below and you can get up to $10,000 in welcome rewards. Guys, this is where I do all of my trading, whether it be spot trading, whether it be options trading, whether it be futures trading, whatever it may be, leverage in general. This is where I go. They have some amazing features. They're super easy. You don't need to KYC, meaning you can use it from anywhere in the world. And again, you can get up to $10,000 in welcome rewards. So make sure you do go check that out down below, and make sure that if you do enjoy this content, you do like and subscribe to the channel, and do again remember to go check out my second channel down below if you want more content from me. But overall, that is going to be about it for today's video, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.